Yeah, g'day guys, and welcome to another episode of the Silver Peaks Wanderer. And today is the show and tell day, and today I'd just like to talk to you about my Optimus 535 stove. So this is actually used mainly in yachts and boats as a boat stove. This one runs on kerosene. You can also get them that run on alcohol or methylated spirits. Yeah, so let me show you how the stove works. Yeah, so this is the 535 stove, like I said. It's a Optimus 535. This particular one's a kerosene one, made in Switzerland. This is all enamel. I think this one dates back to maybe the 50s or 60s. They were quite common on boats. They're basically known as a marine stove. This one I actually have a gimbal for it. It's not down here, but it just fits into a gimbal, so it can stay basically level when the boat's rocking. Yeah, so we'll just throw a bit of methylated spirits in here and we'll prime it up, eh? Yes, I normally just pour it on the top here. Just put a wee bit on the top. I'll just get the one element going for now. I do have some coffee to put on as well as some porridge, so we'll just start with the one, eh? Yeah, so you just, as long as you have a wee bit of methylated spirits in the top there, the flame will work down to the reservoir. There's a wee reservoir at the bottom, priming dish, to heat this up. So this, like I was saying, this is a kerosene stove, so you need to prime it, and it'll heat the whole burner assembly up, and basically the liquid kerosene will come through and vaporize and turn into a vapor, and be burnt at the top here. And this particular model has silent burners on it. It's actually a really good stove for cooking. It has a lot of adjustment for simmer and boil adjustment, so it's a really beautiful stove. Highly recommend if you find one to grab it. Perfect for if you're a prepper and you're just you know, thinking of having stuff just in preparation in case an earthquake or you know, a major natural disaster happens, or you run out of electricity. It's a nice thing to have around. Kerosene is still reasonably affordable to use. It can burn quite hot on the stove, so it can actually have a fast boil if you want, but like I was saying, it's got a really good adjustment, so you can have a beautiful little simmer as well. You'll see in a minute when I get this going how well it goes. Okay, so that's finished burning down here. So the thing with these silent burners is you actually want the priming to totally finish before you prime it, because you can actually do damage to your burner here. So it's the best option to do that. So I'll just crank it a little bit, and yeah, so there we go. There's the beautiful blue flame. I don't know if you can see. We are there. Yeah, so we're just going to make up a bit of a coffee here. So I'm using La Fia Gusto coffee, which is a really nice blend. We find this blend really great. So I'll just pop a bit into the basket here. Yes, I'll just pop the wee basket in here. Probably crank this up a wee bit actually. Lid on. Yes, so a few people were asking about where I am here. This is called Butterfish Point. It's an inlet in Purukhanui in Dunedin, New Zealand. Basically, yeah, it goes down into an estuary. So I'm surrounded by beautiful boat sheds. I'm just sitting on a wee wharf of a boat shed here. Yeah, so we'll just put that on there. There we go. Let that bubble away there. And yeah, let's get some porridge ready here, right? Yeah, so this is basically a stone's throw from my property where I live. It's not a bad wee spot, as you can see. It's pretty pleasant. Right below where I'm sitting on the wharf here is a wee fishing hole. Quite often come down, you can see fish down in here swimming around. We call it Pirakanui TV because it used to come down here quite a bit. We haven't been down as much as we should be lately. We used to come down and just watch Pirakanui TV, which was just watching the fish. I think we've seen an octopus here once, and there's blue moki, was quite a few of those around here, and butterfish, which you might know as spotties as well. Well, that's what we call them, spotties. They swim around here, normally quite a lot of them, and from time to time you'll see a seal swimming past as well, or a sea lion. So quite a pleasant wee spot. Just throw a bit of water in there. We could probably put a bit of priming fluid in this guy here. Get this one running too, eh? Just get the priming bowl filled up there. Porridge on that one. Yeah, so it's been great to see some new subscribers to the channel. Really trying to grow this channel, so we set up a bit of a community of people. Always happy to hear your comments and a bit of communication in the comment section. That is always nice. Nice to see some people from Japan and from England and from the States join the channel. It's really awesome. So yeah, we've got quite a few more hikes coming up, and quite a bit more stove and lantern stuff coming up. So yeah, plenty to see. Yes, it's maybe a bit of a cooler day today. We've had quite a few warm temperatures, right up to sort of 28s, 29s and the 30-degree temperatures. It's quite nice to have a bit of a more cloudy, cooler day today. Quite pleasant here. It's really nice. And the tide's just going out. I think low tide is probably around 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe this morning. Yeah, so the old North Star lantern is running out of gas. I think she's need to put some more coal in that. This is another great wee lantern. If you don't know much about lanterns and you're looking for one, if you do see one of these, you should grab one of these. They're real simple to use. They have an electronic start. Just a real good, easy to use lantern. Real nice. Okay, so this is primed and burnt out, so we'll light this up now. The burner up. Just show you this adjustment that is on here. It's really great. You get a real hot flame if you want, or you can just bring it down to a lovely little simmer. It's really good. Don't want to turn it off though. Yeah, so we'll just throw this porridge on. Yeah, so I just went out to the garden before and grabbed some raspberries. It's quite nice having some fresh fruit in your garden. Quite blessed that way. And just give that porridge a quickly stir up. So this is yeah, gets hot real quick. These silent burners, kerosene silent burners. They're a very good stove. Like I say, I highly recommend them if you're thinking of needing something for perhaps a rainy day, or you know, no electricity, or you know, natural disasters and things. It's a great wee stove to have on board. It's probably not so much a hiking stove because it's extremely heavy, but it's probably okay for camping. But we've used it before for camping. if you're a chef or a person that likes to cook, I highly recommend it. It's just a fantastic little flame on there. My wife, she likes to do a lot of cooking, and she really likes this stove. So we'll just let that cook away there. Yeah, so the coffee's sort of bubbling away here, so I like to turn it right down when it gets to that stage. Hide it right down. Porridge is pretty much almost ready here too. You'll wind that right down. Yeah, once your perk sort of gets to a certain stage and it runs through like this, it's good to just turn the flame right down on it, so it's not just have a look at this flame, just see what we're doing there. There we go. Just turn it down a bit and let it bubble through. And turn that porridge off there. There we go. It's good to go. Just pop that in the bowl here. Turn that coffee off now, right? It's pretty much done its thing there. Just put a bit of brown sugar on my porridge, it's always nice. Bit of caramelisation from the brown sugar is nice. There we go there. Those raspberries on there. There we go, guys. Just pop a bit of milk in there. Keep a bit of milk for the old coffee there, right? Guys. Oh, guys, cheers. We'll catch you in the next one.